What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Leon. So back here again for another video, man. Today we got a video uploaded by Cosmic Wonder. This one's called Black Panther 2, New Black Panther, Storm Theory, Spider-Man Trailer 2, and Guardians 3. So this was actually uploaded yesterday, and I was not able to get to it yesterday, but today we're going to check it out. So that being said, we're going to see what Warren has to say over at Cosmic Wonder. But before we get into this, you guys, let me know down below in the comments, how's your day? Hopefully it was pretty good. If it wasn't, hopefully this message just a little bit better. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and everything relating to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And today we actually have quite a bit to talk about. Some big Black Panther 2 news to talk about. Going to be talking about the Eternals for a little bit. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And we have heard a little bit about that Spider-Man No Way Home second trailer. Also, for those of you who are unaware, I do have a TikTok now, and I do typically post to it before I post on YouTube. The same goes with Twitter and Instagram. Usually I'll post things on there before YouTube. And the giveaway continues. If you'd like a chance to win a Spider-Man collectible, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel and subscribe to the channel.
That's a pretty cool collectible.
My other channel.
That looks like the the Spider-Man PS4 Pro system in the background.
Leave some comments.
It looks like it, but it's like different.
So let's start off by talking about Spider-Man No Way Home, because I know a lot of people are excited.
The reason I know is because I have one. No flex.
Today. But it is very good news. It does appear that the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer could be coming not this week, but next week. I've been hearing some rumors going around from some insiders behind the scenes, and Daniel RPK tweeted today, the second trailer for Spider-Man
That's a cool poster.
No Way Home is getting closer, which also backs up what I've been hearing behind the scenes. Now, we did just get the official poster for Spider-Man No Way Home last night.
The other poster was cooler than this one.
But one thing that I didn't talk about is how Sony released it. The official Spider-Man account said this: the multiverse unleashed. Spider-Man No Way Home is exclusively in movie theaters December 17th, and they posted the poster. However, they started a thread and tweeted again, go ahead, zoom in on those details. Now, obviously, the details are the Green Goblin is in the back right corner, and we can see lightning from Electro and sand from the Sandman. I've been hearing a few people say that these villains aren't guaranteed to return, but I think this poster, and especially the tweet from Sony, the official Spider-Man account, makes it pretty official. Now, one last thing about Spider-Man No Way Home and that second trailer. I have heard that they're not going to be showing Toby or Andrew. However, they are probably going to tease them in some way. And I'm okay with that. I don't want the money shot in the trailer. I don't want it all. I
can deal with that. All right. As long as the tease is it has to be a good tease. Like a really good tease. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. A really good tease.
I'd like a little teaser, maybe their shadows or something.
Right.
I want to see them all.
I don't even have to see their faces. It's just a simple zoom out, and someone's like, Doctor Strange is like, well, we might need help on this one. And there's a scene, I don't know, it's like an alley or something. Then zoom out, and you see two Spider-Man hands, and right before it gets to the shoulders, it shuts in black screen. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that, and you can clearly distinct from the two. I'm like, oh, a Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit, because you can see the web raising out, and then the other one, so on, etc. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good tease.
Come together for the first time on the big screen. I think that moment is meant for the movie theater.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right now, what you think? Do you think they should show them in the trailer, or do you think they should just tease them? Now on to some pretty big Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever news. Some news that actually gets me pretty dang excited. Really? And I think this comes at a
Didn't they just stop production?
Because the other day we found out that the production for Black Panther 2 has been delayed due to some injuries that Letitia Wright has suffered on set. This is sad, but hopefully she can recover and things can get back on track soon. Now, of course, everybody is wondering what exactly Marvel Studios and Disney are going to do to honor Chadwick Boseman, and what is the direction that the film is going to go in now that Chadwick is no longer with us, and they have decided to not recast a Black Panther. However, having said that, it does look like there could be a new Black Panther coming in the future. And some people may like that, and some people may not like that. However, according to today's report, they're actually planning on doing it in a really awesome way. Today's report about Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever is coming from the CosmicCircus.com in an exclusive report by them. They have reported on a few exclusives before and have been correct, with their most recent report being confirmed that Bill Murray is going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So they have a pretty good track record. And their report today is that T'Challa, aka Black Panther, and Nakia, his love interest from the first Black Panther movie, will have a son. And their son will be introduced in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. Now, I'm going to go over a little bit of what they said and talk about how eventually this son is going to go on to take on the mantle of...
They have a child? I don't know, man. How did... Okay, look. The blip happened. He was one of the individuals who got caught up in the blip. And then... Okay, even if he does have a child, how is it that they're going to go about explaining, like... There's going to be a gap or a leap or something, because... the child's still going to be young regardless, because he didn't come back until after the blip. And I'm assuming this film doesn't take place like 10 years after the blip. I'm pretty sure it's only a couple months to maybe even a year or two. You know what I'm saying? When does this come out? So I don't know how... Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how they explain it. Unless he's from like the multiverse or something. That's different.
Of the Black Panther. The Cosmic Circus reports, I believe this exclusive news I am sharing today from my trusted sources shows that there is a plan to honor Boseman and his iconic character's memory and legacy while continuing to provide the world with more from this culturally important franchise for a very, very long time. This is why I'm sharing this today, because I think fans need to know now, not later, that there is a clear, long-term path forward for Black Panther, and a path which I hope most will agree honors both Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa.
Right.
With that, I am over the moon delighted to share some of the best news about a Marvel film that I've heard in a long time.
How are they going to explain that?
That's Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa's legacy will continue in and beyond Black Panther Wakanda Forever through T'Challa's son with Nakia. That's right, they have a child. Before we go any further, I just want to say that I do think this is a great way to continue to honor the legacy, because there is a
but I don't know how do you explain it. That's all I want to know.
The legacy that is about the culture, about family.
Right.
Dom would just
it's a title that's passed down. I got family. Dom would be proud.
So if this is actually happening, and this report
should have played the that music, the what's that song called? It was with the Hispanic guys, you know what I'm saying? They're rapping. He should have played that.
Is accurate. I think this is a great way to honor the legacy of both Boseman and T'Challa by making it to where T'Challa had a son with Nakia. Now, it's pretty easy to say, off screen at some point in time, probably after Endgame, T'Challa and Nakia got together, they had a son, and this son is the new Prince of Wakanda. And then obviously, but sadly, our T'Challa will die. This will most likely be off screen as well, but we'll most likely get a funeral or some scene that honors him. And which this very, very young boy will then become king. He's the next male in line, which would make him king. However, he's not going to be Black Panther. The report goes on to say that he's going to be too young to be Black Panther, and obviously he will be. He can't grow into a heart-shaped herb if he's just an infant. But the plan moving forward would be that T'Challa's son would eventually go on and take on that Black Panther mantle. And to me, since they don't want to recast T'Challa, I actually think that this is
that's a decent way
to bring in a new Black Panther. And I actually think that makes sense. Solves a problem that some fans were wondering about, and that is Storm, the X-Men Storm. In the comics,
didn't they date?
Storm have a relationship with each other. They're in love. They get married.
But okay, so T'Challa has Nakia or whatever, but his son could potentially grow up with Storm, and then so on. I see what's going on.
But Nakia was introduced in the first Black Panther film, and people were wondering, well, how exactly could they bring Storm into this now since he's with Nakia? Well, perhaps when T'Challa's son grows up, he could get with Storm. We don't really know the plans for the X-Men at this point.
It sounds like we're just holding... Never mind.
Storm is fairly young in the MCU, born around the same time that T'Challa and Nakia's son is born. It won't be T'Challa dating her or married to her, but it will be Black Panther. and I do like this idea. But let me know what you think about
I forgot.
this in the
Yeah, they
comments
were
right now.
married or
Moving on
whatever in the
to
comics.
Guardians of the Galaxy
Interesting.
Volume 3. James Gunn took to Twitter and Instagram today and posted a picture of the cast of the
Batista,
Guardians of the Galaxy
Pratt,
Volume 3 and has
Saldana,
announced that filming has begun.
Gillian,
They are now
Karen
officially
Gillan, right?
working on Guardians of the Galaxy 3. The whole cast is there, including Will Poulter, who is playing Adam Warlock. Now you know what this
got
means.
gray
When
hair
filming begins,
now.
leaks come out. We
James
get
Gunn.
photos from the set and people in costumes, and this pretty much means that our first look at Adam Warlock is probably in the near future. Now, Marvel has actually been doing a pretty good job at keeping things under wraps recently. It's like they're trying harder on that, which I totally understand. And I
Right.
personally prefer for them to release the first looks themselves because they always look better and that's always more exciting. But regardless, we're about to get some info about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 since they have started filming. And one last thing, for those talking about Will Poulter not being big enough to play Adam Warlock,
He looks
has
bigger.
mentioned that he has been working on that.
I was about to
working out
say,
a lot, and he
in that
has
photo,
gotten a lot bigger.
he looks
He's
bigger.
matured a lot. He looks a lot older, and I think he has a voice that is suited for Adam Warlock. And overall, I think he's actually going to do a very, very good job.
I think he'll be
Just
fine.
take a look at him here in this interview.
You've definitely buffed up with that, haven't you?
I've been trying, yeah. I've got a little bit of a ways to go, as you can see from that image, but yeah.
I'm just looking down, but you look at those here, look at the guns on that boy now. Look at those guns, come on.
No, I think it's a tie shirt, is what it is.
Hey, look, he's
Let me
gotten
know what you
bigger.
think about all
Yeah,
of
for
this
sure.
Marvel news today, specifically what you think
gotta
about
look something
Black
up.
Panther. Do you like
That's
the idea
interesting.
of T'Challa and Nakia having a son and him eventually going on to become the Black Panther, or do you think they should do it a different way? Let me know.
How
what
long
you
is that
think in
gonna
the
take,
comments
though?
down
You
below.
know what I'm saying?
Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. And as always, thank you all so much for watching.
Woof woof. All right, Cosmic Wonder said it here, man. Got the Black Panther news. I never suspected that. The whole T'Challa having a child thing, and then that's the perfect way to carry on the whole Black Panther lineage. The only thing is, one, how are they going to continue to keep him young for like years and years into the MCU? Because if they cast him as a child, sure, the films take place relatively close to like how we go about time in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, a certain film will come out one year and another film come out the next year, and then they'll say like, yeah, it's been a year's difference. You know what I'm saying? Like the time of the movies and the films are kind of the same. The biggest change that's occurred is like the blip, the whole 5-year things in the end game. But even before that, the films are pretty chronologically, like, you know what I'm saying? So how are they going to explain that? And like, how long are we going to have to wait to see like a Black Panther, or you know what I'm saying? Because someone's going to have to take that role in between, right? Or they're just going to like, you know what I'm saying, just flatline and no Black Panther until the child is old enough. So, but regardless, depending on how they go about explaining that could be really cool. The whole Storm thing would be really interesting because, yeah, I forgot. But, yeah, Storm is of African descent, and she did indeed marry T'Challa in the comics. So, maybe she doesn't marry T'Challa, but what would they name this kid? I know there's a cartoon, actually. There's a cartoon. I forgot what it's called. Avengers of Tomorrow, something like that. And it was like all the main Avengers had like died over to Ultron, like Cap, Black Widow, Black Panther, and Black Panther had actually had the child with Storm, and he had like cool like Panther like abilities, but he also had like lightning abilities and stuff. He was a really cool character. I forgot his name, but I think it was like Zuri. Was his name? No, it's not Zuri. I don't know. Azari. It was something like that. I haven't seen it in a long time, but. And Cap had a child in Black Widow, and he was like real cool. He was a badass. He had like a sword. You know what I'm saying? It was real cool. If you haven't seen the movie, you should check it out. It's pretty interesting. But anyways, that could be really cool. And then, of course, Spider-Man trailer. Looking forward to that. And like I said, they don't have to show us, but a really, really, really good tease is what I need. No pun intended. And Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is shooting. Started production. Can't wait to see what we get from that, because there are going to be a lot of photo leaks and so on, etc. So excited for that. Y'all let me know down below in the comments, man. What are your thoughts on this news? Thank you, Cosmic Wonder, aka Warren, for filling this in. Make sure you go over to Cosmic Wonder's page. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Come back over here, do the same thing. Follow me on Twitch. You can also follow me on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Leroy Said So. Same as YouTube channel. There you can see me still chat. That being said, peace.